Matthew 17:7. Kai pros eilthen ha Jesus kai hopsomenos auton apen. Egerthete kai me fabeste. Here we are getting close to the end of the events on the Mount of Transfiguration. We read, "And Jesus approached, and having touched them, he said, 'Get up, and do not be afraid.'" Okay, several parsons we could look at. Pros eilthen, that's just from pros erchomai. Pros erchomai is to approach, to come to. And you can see that second aorist stem there that we have now. So this is a second aorist active indicative, third person singular to match the third singular subject, Jesus. Jesus approached. And then we have this participle. And I translated that somewhat temporally, but probably it would do better as a tenant circumstance. So Jesus approached and he touched them and said, or something like that. We just would add in an extra and. It's from the verb hoptomai. You may remember the verb hopto means to light, as in kindle a fire, but hoptomai, the middle form, has a more distinct meaning of touch. Okay, to touch. And so what we have here, you can see the sigma alpha, you see that min morpheme. Remember that's a sign of the middle passive participle. This is an aorist middle participle. It's nominative masculine singular describing Jesus here. So if we did it as a tenant circumstance, so Jesus approached and he touched them, hoptomai takes a genitive object, or genitive complement. That's why auton is in the genitive. And he said, right, we're adding in, said. And then we have the form as an aorist passive imperative, second person plural of egero. But this is one of those words, again, that will often have a passive form with a middle sense. So Jesus is not saying be raised by someone else. He's saying get up, get up. Here, their faces are on the ground. Egerthete. So I would say it's a medial passive imperative, second person plural. And then we have a negated, notice I don't do this, we have a present middle imperative. Remember, it's from the verb phabeomai, which almost always occurs in the middle, or passive. Phabeom, present middle imperative, second person plural. Do not be afraid. And it is true that may plus the present imperative can, notice the word can mean stop doing something. And in the previous verse, it said they were exceedingly terrified. So probably here that fits the context, right? Stop being afraid.